Wednesday the 22nd, and today is day 28 on the Camino. And last night was good. I had a really good night's sleep. Some beautiful young girls cooked for me. I, as usual, provided the wine, and it was all a little bit amazing. Stayed out drinking with another one of the girls until, I'd say about 12ish. Then I went back to the albergue because that's where my clothes were hanging to dry, even though I didn't have a bed there, and I just slung my roll mat down. Didn't even need my basher or my tarp over me because, well, it wasn't going to rain and it's really warm, so I just slung my roll mat down and my sleeping bag, and I had an amazing night's sleep. It's pretty good. And where I am right now, it's there's two routes out of this city. One of them goes up to this lovely old cathedral called San, and another one goes to Samos. So one of them's sort of a massive shortcut, and I've taken a few detours which have been longer. Now we're getting close to the end, and the old money is running out, so I'm thinking I might be a little bit of a dirty bugger, and I might take the shorter route for the first time. Okay, so I found the shorter route, and initially I was a bit disappointed because you follow the first 3k along the road, then it brings you to this lovely place. Check it out. Not bad at all, eh? So, I think by doing this route I cut out some 5k. It's literally just the descent to San and back down again, which I'm cutting out, and oh wow. Check this. Not bad. But yeah, it's literally just the ascent and descent to and from San, and I feel like I've done enough extra routes, so I don't mind taking this little detour. And it's not as if it's ugly. This place is actually really nice. So my first group of pilgrims, because I slept outdoors, I always have a tendency to be much more organised sleeping in the wild than I am in an albergue. So I had all my kit ready. I literally got out of bed, slung on my boots, and I was ready to go. I had a poo first. But then I set out, so I started walking at about 6:15, which is pretty early, but that's the time that most people get up and start getting themselves together. So I just got up and got out, and I hadn't seen any pilgrims on the path. So I saw 3 back there, and it was hey, hello pilgrims, I've missed you, my fellow compadres. I didn't say it quite like that though, that would have been weird. That was just what I was thinking though, with my head. Catch you along the way, guys. Okay, heading down to Samos now for this rather lovely valley, check that out. Okay, just came down the hill into Samos, and this place is a little bit special. We've only done about 10k, but you see beauty and you want to stay here, so check this out. How cool is that? And there's one of my buddies that I was drinking with last night. Hey. Nah, this place is definitely special, but onwards to adventure. Okay guys, guess who feels a little bit foolish, being slightly misinformed. Apparently, what I thought was the shorter route isn't, it's the longer route. Well, it was still beautiful. Today is a really beautiful walk. It's we've been following this river all day, and I'll just look at it. Samos was an immense town, it was beautiful, and just all the walk today's been beautiful. I don't mind that I followed the wrong path and unintentionally took the slightly longer route which I intended to stay away from, because screw it, this is beautiful. Okay then, this is a strange one. I've seen this a couple of times on the trail where they've tried to black out the official sort of markers telling you where to go. Look at this. And what they've done is they've put loads of spray painted arrows down that way, trying to lead you off that way. Quite often what they do is, because there's a real industry behind the Camino, there's a lot of money to be made by the shops, the bars and stuff. So they'll often say, come this way and go for our town, village, whatever. Because, well, it's good for them. Only I'm debating whether to Follow the arrows they put on the floor, or follow the route as it's marked? See, I've just had a coffee, so I think I'm just going to follow the route as it's marked. But yeah, it's just one of those things I've picked up on. It's like, and I've done it before, where I've gone on like a 2k detour that's literally taken me to this little village. I've walked around the village and I've walked out pretty much the same way that I've gone in. And it's like, sort of, oh, guys, really? So yeah, I'm going to stick to the official route today. Well, as far as possible anyway. Seems to be a lot of different variations of routes today. Like for a while there I was quite panicked because I've been wandering for a while and the path really twists and turns a lot through this forested valley, but finally found an arrow telling me to go that way. And that's kind of reassuring because I've got pretty confident at just walking, and I know, you know, I'll always end up where I need to be. It's not a big stress. But because I've been like sort of doubling back on yourself, because you're going through these valleys and as you're going down, you just zigzag, and it really does like disorientate you a little bit, especially when you can't see the skyline because you're under the canopy. So I was really worried there for a while that I was going to get lost, especially because I'm on my own at the moment as well. And I quite like walking on my own because it gives you time to think, it gives you time to, like, you know, work stuff out. And also it's good because rather than when you're walking with a group, you tend to stay in that group and you socialise within that group, and you socialise a little bit outside of it, like you say hello and stuff. When you're walking on your own, you're like a ping pong ball and you bounce between groups, and I like that a lot more. But I think because the path that I'm on today splits in so many different directions, there's so many different ways you can go and get to the same place. I think all my fellow pilgrims are all like heading in like sort of random directions. It'll be funny to get to Sarah and find out how many of them got lost or just thought they got lost. Anyway, I'll leave it there for now. I know I'm on the right path for me. Just one foot in front of the other, straight to Santiago. So I'm in Saraya now, and this place is much bigger than I thought it was. I knew it was a big city, but apparently it's a 50-minute walk to the city centre. And I think I'm going to walk to the city centre and I'll crash down. I'll have a chill, get myself a coffee or a beer or something, and I'll decide from there what I'm going to do. Ain't no big bones, right? But yeah, I'm looking forward to bumping into everyone and seeing what's happening in this place. Should be a lot of fun. So if you want to get an idea of what Sarah looks like, well, this is a pretty good vantage point for me to show you the new town. So have a gander at that. Not bad, eh? But these cities always have an amazing old town, and I'm going to hike up to the old town because if I'm going to stay here, that's where I'm going to stay. If I'm going to drink here, it's where I'm going to drink, and if it's where I'm going to meet all my cool peeps, that's where they'll be hanging. So let's get up there and see what it's like, eh? Okay, no kidding when they said it's a long walk, but thankfully this is one of the better signposted cities. It's like, for the first part there was lots of shells on the floor so you could follow them, and there was a boatload of arrows. I actually, maybe I'm just getting better, like, maybe I was just really shit before, but no, it's definitely finding my way through this place a lot easier. Nice. Actually, take that back. I don't think I found my way into the centre of the city. I think I found my way out of it. I think I've just walked right through it. So I was expecting to enter one of the big medinas like you do in all of these big cities. And I don't think that's the case. I think I've just literally like wandered right through it to the other side. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to sit down, have a chill out and, you know, maybe drink a pint. What to do? Do I go back? Do I carry on? I'd hate to miss out on one of the, well, it's one of the smaller of the big cities, but all the same, I don't want to miss out. Well, I was debating with staying here. Like, a lot of my mates are staying at another place. But no, I'm going to turn back. I'm going to find a pub. I'm going to sit down. Oh, and I'm going to charge this phone. I've only got like sort of 4 bars of battery left. There we go. We've got a plan. Might see if we can get some Wi-Fi, or wifi, as they call it over this side, and upload, like, I'm sure I've got like a day or two's worth of videos that I need uploading. It's so difficult to get these things up, and I'm sorry for you guys if you're waiting to watch them. Oh well, much love to catch you. But this town's lovely, but this bar it's amazing. Like, I think the guys like, so it's an Italian bar, so they don't do tapas, but I think they totally realised, like, when I went for the menu, going, can't afford any of that. And they just started bringing out tapas, like, give me a plate of garlic bread, a plate of pizza, and it's like, so guys, you've been looking after me so well, thank you. So I feel great, and they've let me put my phone on charge, so I've managed to put 40% on my battery, which will give me a few more videos and, you know, last me through till tomorrow. I'm in Sierra now. I'm going to walk on to Barbadello to see some friends. Then I'm probably going to walk between Barbadello and camp somewhere between there and Vereros. But for anybody who's thinking about sort of doing the Camino and watching this, because I know it's not just like my friends and my family who watch this, there are random weirdos on YouTube who watch this. Hey guys, this is an amazing bar. It's an Italian bar right at the end of the main drive in Sierra. Check out the inside of here. Like, this is an amazing bar, and they've looked after me really well, so definitely pay these guys some respect, because their pizza's really good. And I think I'm going to fly out now. I've got 40% on the battery, so I'm going to head off into the horizon. Have fun. Right then, this is it, the special moment. We've hit the 100k mark. Like, we officially only have 100k's left to go, and everyone's there. We're going to sign it. I may even piss on it to mark my territory. That's how special this is. Yeah. But there it is behind us. You can't see it because we're in like a mad crazy one for it, but we're there, 100k's left.